The Ohio Valley Conference will be the first conference to send a team to the NCAA tournament this year. Tonight, we got the front runner to be that team, Morehead State, going up against the home team, Eastern Illinois. So first look at the Morehead State offense, methodical, do not shoot a lot of threes, and they take their time. And it's an old school approach. And as soon as I say they don't shoot a lot of threes, it's Tyler Brailsford connecting. A matchup of Morehead State, first in the OVC standings against Eastern Illinois. Last place team, Artis Stapleton. The kick to Corey Sawyer, and here is Nakyel Shelton for three. The start that the Panthers were looking for.
Good shot selection early by Eastern Illinois. Just been a hard luck team early in this OVC season.
Yeah, they typically struggle. When they get punched in the mouth, it's tough for them to respond, and there's one of those haymakers. Kenny White Jr. connecting from three.
Kenny White Jr. is the go-to guy for this Morehead State team.
So step number one would be get him in the game. But at some point, he's got to take a break. Three-point look straight on for Jerome Morton, second leading scorer. Dude is 17 of 32 now, 18 of 32 from three this year.
So Jerome Morton has had that hot hand. Good job of coming out of the timeout by Coach Maddox of recognizing this hot hand shooter, number one in blue.
Maluk with the post up, it's tipped, looking for Marshall. Now to Morton, Shelton all over him. Marshall with the pull-up three, rattles it home over Cooper Jacoby. What is going on? This was not on the scouting report, Coach. Marshall trying to go one-on-one against Stapleton. The pull-up, yes. And there is the guy that is filling in with some big minutes with Stephen Clay, not able to go, out with a concussion. Skips it to Cade Rugseger. Three on the clock. Jalen Brazil size mismatch, launched it over Jacoby. That's going to be an and one for Anwar Maluk. 10-point lead for the OVC leaders, Morehead State. Coming off an 82-65 whooping against Lindenwood. Game did not start great, but they finished at a crazy pace as Maluk gets it to go.
Wide open.
And too easy for your guy, Anwar Maluk, originally from the Netherlands. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Obadiah Curtis, the kick to Shelton for three. He's just ripping it. Grip and rip for Nakyel Shelton. He's got 17 points. His team has 21. Can he rally the rest of his teammates to respond? Help carry that load. Marshall for three. What a response. Just when you think you're inching closer, denied by George Marshall. Brazil looks like he wants to go as deep in this possession as possible. White on the drive, all the way over to Brailsford, who nails it. Cold-blooded right before the half from Tyler Brailsford. The heave from Shelton, no good. And Morehead State will take the 11-point lead into the break. Sawyer was called for the foul. Here's Anwar Maluk. Police trying to rip it from him. Wide open to Morton. Morton inside and has the deuce.
How did Maluk even figure out where to throw that basketball on that play? Unbelievable vision. For Anwar Maluk, we've mentioned him earlier about him keeping his head up, number 8 in blue. He also is the best screen setter on this team. Like, he lays lumber to people.
You teach that, you recruit to that. As Marshall finds himself with another two inside.
Well, George Marshall flexing a little bit after that deuce.
I would do the same.
Yeah, you got to stay with your best player. When he's open, give him the basketball, but he's got to make everybody else better too, Lowell. He's got to look for open teammates.
Marshall, high off the glass and good.
Let's flex a little more while we're at it, George Marshall.
He's feeling it.
And this is a league that produces NBA talent. Robert Covington from Tennessee State played for the Rockers, Sixers, Wolves.
And how about this dude? Maybe you're going to have to add Nakyel Shelton to that list because, Mark, he's refusing to miss. And this has to be the spark that Marty Simmons was looking for. A team that has had to endure so much adversity this season with injuries and now the flu bug hitting over the past couple of weeks. Feed the beast! That's what he is. Nakyel Shelton, a new season high. He's got 27. Here's Morton. It's been more of the distributor. To Marshall, free throw line. Rips it. Ball has to find number 3. Nakyel Shelton, here it is. Shelton, unconscious. Over the 7-footer, and good! It don't matter how tall you are because Nakyel Shelton put on his big boy pants.
Nakyel Shelton has been the story for Eastern Illinois here in the OVC tonight.
Morton unleashes it. He's also starting to get unconscious.
This is just too good. Shot for shot.
Jacoby. Sawyer to the man Shelton. Shelton falling back and falling into Eastern Illinois lore. New career high for Nakyel Shelton, 32.
I'm calling 50 the way he's going. Let's just go for 50.
Morton wants a response. Morton has a response. OVC injected into my veins. Under 8 now. Can Eastern Illinois string together more stops? White lost the handle, got it back. The kick to Marshall. Marshall has been unstoppable. He's up to 24 points.
Yeah, 9 for 14 now from the floor for Marshall. Here he comes.
Shelton. Marshall lost him. Just a hair of daylight is all he needs. It was a 14-point lead for Morehead State. Brailsford off the drive. Friendly roll for Tyler Brailsford.
Well, Eastern Illinois is going to stay with that press because Morehead State's not attacking it.
Oh, a grown man move by Kenny White. Too small, he says.
George Marshall, number 12 in blue. Keep an eye on him as well. He'd be my next option on this play.
Late score, 24 points for the Eagles. It's White, 4 seconds. On Jacoby, 4 shot. Oh! How'd he do it? Kenny White is the magic man.
Great defense by Cooper Jacoby, who just holds his ground. But this is the strength of Kenny White Jr. He wants the bump. He plays physical all the time and somehow gets the ball to the rim. What a play by Kenny White Jr.
Here's Shelton. Plenty of time. Working off Brailsford. Shelton pull up, Jay. Yes! Why not? It's his night. 2-point game. It is Shelton time. Nakyel, what do you got? Shelton hard to the rim. Belize, no. Morehead State with the rebound. And a foul is called on Eastern Illinois. Shelton had the look. Going to get it to drop, Mark. Shelton will try to close his historic night on a high note. Does not fall, but still, career high. 38 points for Nakyel Shelton, but Morehead State showing why they are the team to beat in the Ohio Valley Conference. Moving to 8-1 in conference play. Everybody trying to pursue Jonathan Maddox and the Eagles.